We want to show you how there is life after Talk right now. It was a desperate situation that occurred there in Talk a few months ago. 575 jobs gone. But there is, where there's life, there's hope, as they say. And we want to talk to a guy now called Wayne Halloran, a former Talk worker, who tomorrow is going to be in the final of Cully and Sully's Chef Factor, where he's going to get a chance to train as a Ballymaloe chef and I suppose send his career off in an entirely different direction if it all goes to plan. Wayne, you're welcome to the programme.
Thanks very much.
And congratulations for getting this far in Chef Factor, is the first thing to say. You're down to the final 6. How has the competition gone so far? What's been happening?
Well, the competition started 5 weeks back. We basically had to send in a picture of ourselves and a dish that we've cooked.
Yeah.
And then we had to go canvass for votes.
Yeah.
And the top 4 in voting automatically got a place in the final, and then Cully and Sully themselves with Doreen and Rachel picked 2 wildcards.
Okay.
So for the last 5 weeks I've literally been on Facebook constantly, hammering all my friends, getting them to get in touch with all their friends.
Yeah.
So I've turned into a bit of a Facebook stalker at this stage.
Good, but it worked, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
The support was fantastic. I got 3,700 votes in total.
My God.
So it was quite a few.
Now tell me, when you found out that you're going to lose your job in Talk along with all your other colleagues, obviously a devastating time, did your thoughts immediately turn towards cooking, or is this just one of a range of options you were looking at?
It didn't immediately turn towards cooking. Cooking's always something that I've done at home in the house, and I've loved it always.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, when I lost the job, it was a case of, right, I got to reevaluate things here. What do I need to do now? Do I want to go back into the same kind of industry again, find myself in the same position in a few years' time, or do I want to take a chance and do something that I actually love doing?
Yeah.
And that's what it was. It was the kind of kick I needed, and so I'm going down the culinary road now.
Because you were there since you were, what, 17, was it?
17, yeah.
So 12 years.
Yeah, it's a long time.
You can get quite, I don't know if institutionalised is the word, but that sort of direction, you know?
Yeah, it certainly is, and that's the feeling. You know, you're there so long, it's how do I leave at this stage?
I don't want to insult anybody by saying this, but in your case, is it something of a mixed blessing that it happened?
It is a little bit. Obviously, it was devastating when the news came out, and you know, it feels like everything's going to crash down around you, and you've got to pick yourself back up and dust yourself down. But I guess I'm one of the lucky ones who's had another option that I can pursue, and it's something that I'm pursuing with a passion now. So
yeah, well, good luck with it. So tomorrow, anyway, is D-Day. You're going up to Ballymaloe. Tell us the format for the day. What's going to happen?
Initially, the finalists are going to go up ahead of everyone else, and we're going to meet Cully, Sully, Rachel Allen and Doreen Allen. We're going to have a bit of a lunch and a get-together so the guys can get to know us a little bit more, because everything's been done on the internet so far, so it's kind of a face-to-face meeting. And
chance to assess your personality.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. See what you're about and where you're coming from, and once we finish that, then we go into the Ballymaloe kitchens, where they'll have a couple of camera crews in there, and they're going to film us making the dish that we entered the competition with.
What was yours, by the way?
Mine was the salt and chili chicken with stir-fried noodles.
Salt and chili chicken with stir-fried noodles. Sounds gorgeous.
Straight from the Chinese.
Man, why not? They do it right, that's for sure. Okay, so you go in and you cook that then, yeah?
Yeah, so they're going to video us. Again, I think it's just to see, you know, your personality in the kitchen, how you are. Because that video then is going to be edited, cut together, and then shown to the rest of the contestants that evening. The rest of the contestants being everybody who entered originally. Everybody who entered originally. 250 odd people. Yeah, they're all going to be there. Well, hopefully they'll all be there, you know, the amount of people that reply. So the format follows then. Once we do the video and we present our dish, the guys are going to taste it, Cully and Sully and the guys. Then we're going to go out and they're going to do a couple of tests with us. So there's a speed test, because we've got to cook an omelette as quick as we can, a 2-egg omelette, as fast as you can. How are you on that? I've got it down to about a minute. Have you really? Yeah. So I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos. Yeah. But it's down to about a minute, which isn't too bad. So I'm hoping it'll carry me through. A lot of eggs been used in the Halloran house recently. Yes, a lot. And the second one then is a blind taste test. So they're going to blindfold us, and one of the chefs in Ballymaloe is just going to feed us random ingredients, and the first person that gets 5 right wins that stage of it. Okay. And how are you on that, do you think?
It's hard to know.
It's difficult. It's okay when you can see what's going into your mouth, but it's a totally different feeling and sensation, I guess, when you're blindfolded. The simplest of things take on a whole different flavour.
So like they put in ginger or butter or a raisin or whatever it may be. What's this?
Exactly. You're second guessing yourself, I guess, a little bit because you can't see what's in front of you. So
trust your gut, trust your taste buds.
Go with your instincts.
Yeah.
And then once that's finished, then we have 3 minutes to pitch ourselves to the audience. Tell them why we deserve it, I suppose, above everyone else. And
are you going to do the X Factor thing, and play the sympathy card?
I'm not sure. I've got a couple of angles to take, but it depends on how I guess it depends on the mood on the day and how the feeling is with everyone. And I'm looking forward to it. So I guess the best thing I can do is just go down and be myself. There's no point in pretending, I'm something I'm not. So I'm going to go down and enjoy it, and hopefully it works out.
And so the prize here on Saturday, tomorrow, is €12,000 worth of prize. It's the Ballymaloe 12-week cookery course, which is amazing, and so many amazing chefs have started their careers there. If it goes your way, great, right? We know what will happen. But if it doesn't go your way, what's your plan B?
It won't be the end of the world. Obviously, I'll be over the moon if I win it, but my plan now at this stage is to get back into college. I do want to pursue this career, so it's not just a fad because there's a competition where I might get a great prize out of, but it's to get back into WIT and do the culinary arts degree.
Very good.
Try and get into a kitchen, get some experience, get a couple of years behind me, and then see where we go from there. So it really is what I want to do now.
It's great to see the positivity of you, Wayne. It really is, because you've had a fairly crappy year so far.
It's been difficult, but I suppose the old saying is every cloud is a silver lining, and you just need to find it, I guess.
Yeah, well, listen, we're rooting for you tomorrow. What time will you know the result?
I'm thinking around 9 p.m. The kind of videos and everything have been shown at 7:30, so again they do the voting and everything, so hopefully between 9 and 10.
You might send us a text or a tweet or something like that. Let's know how we get on. Great stuff, Wayne. The very best of luck. We're rooting for you anyway. That's Wayne Halloran, former Talk worker, finalist in Chef Factor. Cully and Sully's Chef Factor being announced tomorrow in Ballymaloe in East Cork. Thanks again, Wayne. Best of luck.
Cheers, thanks.
FYI.